What's up, everyone? Welcome back. So today we are finally doing Olivia Rodrigo Guts. I have been waiting for this moment. I cannot wait to see what she has done with this album. I also do want to tell you all, this is going to be in a little bit of a different type of format than my previous album reactions. I've had over 50 album reactions blocked here on YouTube. So I have an editor now, and we're going to chop this one up for YouTube, but the full version will be available on Patreon in my $5 tier. I also now have a $10 tier, and we're watching High School Musical, the series, and I am addicted. But we're also watching Supernatural. I do movies every week as well. Also today, I'm starting Forensic Fridays. A lot of you probably don't know, I actually have a degree in criminology as well. We're going to look at a lot of unsolved mysteries, kind of break them down, explain things, and it's going to be fun. So anyways, that's all in the $10 tier if you want to go check it out. Link is down in the description. Huge shout out to my new editor, John. The guy's amazing, like absolutely amazing. So, all right, let's go. So this is Olivia Rodrigo Guts, and we are starting with All American Bitch. All right, get it. Not what I expected.
I am light as a feather, I'm as stiff as a board.
Okay. I like this. This is not what I was expecting right off the bat. Very folky is interesting, but I have a feeling it's gonna kick in.
Light as the darkness, I've got sun in my motherfucking pocket. Bless me.
Like, seriously, I love her to death, but it is so funny to me that, like, the second a lot of these, people that were previously Disney and everything feel like they can curse in songs, they're just like, fuck this, fuck this, fuck this, and it's great. You're pulling it to like old punk, like you're getting that, like the tones that you get from like No Effects and things. Not that hard, but you get me.
I know my place.
And her yell, oh my god, I'm pulling that back. Her scream, that's freaking awesome. I was about to say, what's really cool is like all of that tension that you get from her, talking and then a little bit of singing, then more yelling and then a little bit of singing. Like you're going back and forth. That's so cool to implement, the tendencies of early punk into this, like early punk,
I'm grateful all the time. I'm sexy and I'm kind. I'm pretty when I cry.
I love it. My heart is warmed right now. Every single time she does something like this, I'm just like, yes, finally. Like, the world needs music like that, and the balance too. Like, there's so many emotions that you can resonate with in music, and honestly, that one is that oomph, that you're getting on those choruses is something that's missing in a lot of modern music. I feel it is. Okay, so we are on Bad Idea, right? Which we've heard this, but we're gonna do it anyways.
Hey.
Still say the same thing. I still say Duran Duran or Five Sauce.
Oh, yes, I know that he's my ex, but can't do.
It's hilarious to me that even as a man of my age, I can still just feel this and like enjoy it, and it makes me smile, and like, I mean,
That one too is bad. Now I'm getting in the car, wrecking all my plans. I know I should stop, but I can't. And I told my friends it was asleep, but I never said where. In his Jeep. I pull up to you. Fuck it, it's fine. Yes, I know that.
oh my god, oh my inner hardcore kid just comes out, like my inner metalhead, like all of that. I really would love to just turn that into a breakdown right there, and just so heavy. I mean, it would ruin it, but it would be amazing. What I didn't notice last time is the way that you're getting that wall of sound kind of here is actually, it's a lot thinner of a wall of sound than what you would hear in like a lot of like pop punk and things like that. It's just the way that things are mixed anymore, but it's using almost the same techniques that, like, I feel that it's always hard to tell because every producer does weird things and they all do them differently. but like that Demi Lovato used on her stuff, like where it was like guitar combined with like a really just gritty like saw synth or something like that to give it, you know, that feeling that it's multiple guitars instead of tracking multiple guitars. I don't know. And that bass tone is so Green Day. There's just so much here to unpack. Of course, we're listening to Vampire again.
You gotta laugh at the stupidity.
Is that my computer, or is that something I never noticed? There's like a buzzing whenever she sings.
Poetry sold to some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. You gotta laugh at the stupidity, 'cause I've made some real big.
I'm like wondering if I have a grounding issue. I didn't hear that last time, but I was also watching the video. You know, high frequencies like that can subconsciously affect you. Interesting.
You gotta laugh at the stupidity. Fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire.
I still just hear so much Meatloaf in this. I haven't stopped smiling this entire time, have I? I mean, you could just see him. As you sunk your teeth into me, like just, you know, that blood sucker fame. Fuck. He probably wouldn't do that, but you know what I mean, like.
You said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard?
You said it was true love, and da 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 da. Like I'm being so weird, but I love Meatloaf so much.
Blood sucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire.
Okay, it does do that. I forgot that it did that. I was about to say, I hope it goes halftime. It's been a minute since I've listened to this. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just so sold already. I've been excited for this album. All right, we're on Lacy. Now we're into uncharted territory.
Lacy, oh Lacy, skin like puff pastry. Aren't you the sweetest thing on this side of hell? I'm not doing well.
The context here is very, which I mean, I know they're friends and Dan, you know, works with both of them, but this feels more like a Conan Gray song, to be honest with you. It's the context in the word choice.
I still remember 3rd of December.
And obviously the melodic choices.
Ooh, I care all in knots. You got the one thing that I want. Ooh.
That's interesting too. Notice the strummed is coming in over top of the picking, like the arpeggiated picking, and so it's kind of like starting to muddy it up a little bit along with the vocals, because I mean you're playing with that reverb too and kind of pushing it in, pulling it out, and it almost makes it feel like a wave. You know?
Try to rationalize people are people, but it's like you're made of angel dust.
Well done, sticking her right just this freaking close to the mic, so you even get the little pops and everything, and it just feels like almost aggressive. Like
you poison every little thing that I do, Lacy, oh Lacy.
Like that's someone coming up and just whispering a threat in your ear. Like,
yeah, I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you.
Interesting. Very interesting. There's some great contrast so far on this album. All right, Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl. What a name.
Cat got my tongue, and I don't think I get along.
Nice little groove, nice. I mean, saturation on everything. That's definitely something that they're doing now for a lot of this to make it feel more aggressive. Literally saturation on the vocal, on the drums, on the bass, like everything. I guess not so much on the bass.
It's social suicide. It's social suicide.
I was gonna say, why is this not called social suicide? That's freaking awesome. Notice how what that saturation does to the vocal. It really just makes it stick out above everything. It feels like a damn knife.
Fashion tell I still know words. I made it weird, I made it worse each time I step aside. It's social suicide. Made it weird, then made it worse each day that I'm alive. It's social suicide.
It made it feel like it was gonna go halftime, and then you just sort of catch that beat right under it. That was very interesting. Very interesting. I'm pulling that back.
It's social suicide.
Good solid little melodies in there too that just hold it together. Very sweet. All right, making the bed. These names.
Want it so I got it, did it so it's done. Another thing I ruined, I used to do for fun. Another piece of plastic I could just throw away. Another conversation with nothing good to say. And I'm playing the victim so well in my head. But it's me who's been making the bed.
Wow. Great concept. Great freaking delivery for that concept. You know, we all know that's how she feels. I mean, it's how could you not, you know?
Got the things I wanted, it's just not what I imagined. But sometimes I feel
It never is. It never is. You know, but it's finding, you know, the beauty in some other part of it, that some unexpected part of it. That's, you know, I mean, it's, I feel for her.
making the bed. He's been making the bed.
Oh my God, I know who this reminds me of. Harry. It just hit me. That's who it reminds me of, style wise. Like, you know, you kind of have vocal tendencies and melodic tendencies based on who you listen to. I bet you should listen to a little bit of Harry's House.
Pull the sheets over my head. Making the bed.
You're gonna be okay, Olivia. It's gonna be okay. You'll find the good in a lot of things. You'll find new things. You know, you'll find new experiences and beauty in everything somehow. I think you know that deep down, if you ever watch this. But for everybody that is watching, I mean, that's the case with most things in life. So, but all right, we're gonna keep going. I loved that song. I think that might be in my top two. Beautiful.
Master manipulator, the way it all unravels.
Also notice, just a small note, because there isn't a ton going on here, and I'm sure it's going to change, but notice that kind of a piano, like just arpeggiated, like doing something like that really just makes it feel like, you know, you're in your own head and your thoughts are just swimming around like crazy and they're just almost uncontrollable. You know, it's like you could see the camera just spinning around somebody as, you know, they're trying to gather, you know, anything logical, you know, to put together, but you just can't quite do it. And I mean, that's a great play off of a lyric, a great production play, a great freaking idea. I mean, that's what you do.
Every argument you held over my head brought up the girls you could have instead. Said I was too young, I was too soft. Can't take a joke, can't get you off.
Fuck off, dude. If he said that, no. She's too sweet for that. I don't know her, but you know, that's wrong. I don't like that at all. That makes me mad.
I look so stupid thinking 2 + 2 = 5. I'm the love of your life. Could have stopped it all. God, why didn't I stop it all?
I love how that drone just kind of worked its way in, and the harmonies almost felt slightly angelic, you know, like you have that finding yourself sort of moment and everything kind of lines up, you know. At least I hope so. And if I completely misinterpreted that, you tell me. That made me mad. I don't like that at all. Love the song and everything, but I don't like what whoever did that to her. I don't like that. Okay, get him back. No, don't get him back.
Wait, is this the song with the drums?
I met a guy in the summer and I left him in the spring. He argued with me about everything. He had an ego and a temper and a wandering eye. He said he's 6'2" and I'm like, dude, nice try. But he was so much fun and he had such weird friends. It's up and down. If I had to choose, I would say it right now.
Freaking drums. I love the song. I'm mad. Now I'm even more mad. Oh, come on, Olivia. Come on. You don't deserve that. Freaking love the drums though. The kick hits me right here. I can feel it in my chest. The snare is beautiful. I mean, the everything, the whole beat, it sits so freaking well.
Told him how he heard me. He told me I was tripping, but I am my father's daughter, so maybe I could fix him. To stitch it up, wanna kiss his face with an uppercut.
Okay.
I wanna meet his mom to get him back, just to tell her her son sucks. I wanna key his car, I wanna make him lunch, I wanna break his heart, stitch it right back up. I wanna kiss his face with an uppercut. I wanna meet his mom and tell her her son sucks. Yeah, I wanna get him back.
You have the opportunity for the stadium snare, which is my favorite thing on the planet, and it's not there. Now I get it. Yeah, I know. It's a great play on words. Get him back. You're trying to get back at him.
Same time.
We are on Love is Embarrassing. Ooh. That sounds like a Juno with just a little bit more of that like sustain.
Like goddamn fool. And now it don't need to think God loves fucking embarrassing. Just watch as I crucify myself. You cried over your ex-girlfriend's new guy.
This one sits really well. It's clean. Like the mix is so clean and it feels good going into that chorus. I mean, that's a different kind of full than like the first. Oh my God, what's the first song? All American Bitch or something? Yeah, like it's a different kind of wall of sound. It's a different kind of full, and I like this.
How could I be so stupid?
I love that little just dip in her vocal too. That's cool. Gives it a little tension, you know what I mean? Like a little bit for just a second, and then you have that beautiful release that your ear wants.
Give up, I give up everything I place my bets in. It's not worth anything I give up, but I keep coming back for more. I give up, I give up everything. I'm planning on my wedding with some guy I'll never marry. Give it up, and I keep coming back for more.
Oh my God. Okay. Cool. That one was fun. That was a lot of fun. The Grudge. Oh, the movie that literally haunted my entire childhood. Sweet. And I'm talking the original one, obviously, not the recent one. The original one was just terrifying.
If nightmares each week about that Friday in May. One phone call from you and my entire world was changed. Tried for so long. It takes strength to forgive, but I don't feel strong.
Small thing, pulling it back for a second. Those little like plucks, you know, or it might be a maroon. I don't know. It's something. But it almost, as she's talking about time and how long it takes, it feels, because it's like there's a very hard transient on those, which is like the beginning of the sound. It almost sounds like a clock, like.
Go, I've tried for so long.
Hear it?
It takes strength to forgive, but I don't feel strong. When we both drew blood, but man, those cuts were never equal, and I try to be tough.
I literally had a lyric like that I was just putting it. I have a song I've been working on, and that is one of the lyrics. It's, he hurt you, so you hurt me, then I hurt her, she hurt him, and it all just basically comes back around.
You know, I know you don't care. Guess that's fine. It takes strength to forgive, but
Forgiveness is for you too. You know, but I wanted to give that one the silence it deserves. Oh, I didn't want to interrupt that one anymore. Good song. Damn good song. All right, Pretty Isn't Pretty. All right, and we are here with the 1975.
try and stay calm.
I do also want to say it's very interesting to me how now I pick up so much more on her little vocal sort of influctuations since I've watched, you know, I'm like 5 episodes into High School Musical, the series, and to see her that early on and like the tendencies, her songwriting makes so much more sense to me. You know, which, again, if you want to come and hang out and watch that, it's the $10 tier on Patreon. Little things like right here, you just don't hear in many other people.
Stopped eating cake on birthday.
Not that. That's Taylor.
Bought a new prescription to try and stay calm. 'Cause there's always something missing.
It's that sort of, I don't know, she just does this cool little lift thing with her tone.
It's in my head, it's in the boys I bring to bed. It's all around, it's all the time. I don't know why I even try.
Amy Allen, I knew it. Oh, no shot. Oh, I just looked at the credits. It was Amy Allen. I was like, somebody else wrote on this, and it feels like Amy Allen. And I looked at it, and it's, yep, sure freaking enough, it was Amy Allen. That girl is talented, like beyond belief. Wow, I can't believe these two were in the same room, work together. That's cool. That's so cool.
The time, I don't know why I even try. When pretty isn't pretty enough, I could try every lipstick in every shade.
And that's what it was. That's the Amy Allen thing that I guess caught me. It's that da, 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 like jumping into that little like up into the fall.
I could change your body and change your face. I could
Obviously, I can't sing that. Well, I can, but
no, it'll never change. Pretty isn't pretty enough. Pretty isn't
solid, absolutely solid. I will accept the fade out here too, and I generally absolutely hate fade outs. All right, last song, Teenage Dream, and it's not Katie. Oh, jazz chords. That's the sound.
When am I gonna stop being wise beyond my years and just start being wise? When am I gonna stop being great for my age and just start?
What? That's weird. Yesterday, I obviously I haven't heard this. You know, I mean, this just came out today. Yesterday, I was driving in my car, and that was the exact line that came to me. But I heard it like it's this weird, vague memory. That's so odd. I didn't even think about it. But it was definitely a female singing it in my head.
When am I gonna stop being wise beyond my years and just start being wise? What
on earth? Or was it in a dream? last night? I don't know. That was the exact line, and it was a female singing it too. I'm kind of weirded out right now. That's... I don't know. Keep it going.
When am I? They all say that it gets better. It gets better the more you grow. Yeah, they all say that it gets better. It gets better, but what if I don't know? They all say that it gets better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Yeah. Now I've got like double chills because this is weird as shit. And I'm like, and then it did the thing that I wanted to do. This is the song I like. This is the song I heard in my head.
Say that it gets better.
And I just don't understand.
It gets better the more you grow. Yeah, they all say that it gets better. It gets better, but what if I don't know? They all say that it gets better. It gets better the more you grow. Yeah, they all say that it gets better. It gets better, but what if I don't know? They all say that it gets better. It gets better the more you grow. Yeah, they all say that it gets better. It gets better, but what if I don't?
You got all the saturation on everything again. There's actually a lot of saturation on those drums, but wow, that hit. That hit beautifully. Oh, and you got a little detune. Amazing freaking album. Absolutely awesome. I expected nothing less. I feel like that last song, I just didn't even... I was so lost in thought for the first half of it, just trying to make sense of what I had heard, that whenever that hit, I don't know. I didn't expect it at all. Like, I mean, I don't know how to explain that. Like, it's what I would have done and what I always want. It's weird. Freaking awesome album. Absolutely amazing album. Olivia, Dan, Amy Allen. Like, I mean, I think Amy was only on one, maybe two. I don't know. But incredible team. Incredible writers. She's going to win a lot. I hope you enjoyed the video and go and stream the album a bunch. My brain is mush. So I will see you all in the next video. And hopefully I see some of you on Patreon. You know, maybe send me a message there or on Instagram or something. Let me know what you enjoyed about this, what you didn't, what your favorite songs were, what, you know, maybe they weren't. I don't know. Just talk to me about it. So I will see you all in the next video. Peace.